And we're getting some more inputs on this particular story. We're learning that Dr. Ajay Taware and Vishal Agarwal spoke 14 times on call, and the cops suspect that the calls were to discuss the blood samples that need to be changed. And Ajay Taware's residence was also searched by the Pune police. In fact, the staff from the Sassoon hospital has complained to the Vigilance Committee against Dr. Ajay Taware. The staff has alleged that Taware would ask the staff members to get alcohol to the hospitals. Big update that is coming in as far as the Pune car crash is concerned. CNN News 18's Yesha Kotak is now joining us on this story with more details. Yesha, some serious allegations coming to the fore against Dr. Ajay Taware. The staff members say that he would often ask them to get alcohol to the hospital.
Absolutely. In fact, this was a part of the finding of the inquiry committee. There was an inquiry committee which was present at Sassoon hospital yesterday. Apart from that, this inquiry committee also visited the crime branch where the investigation is on. As of now, there are 3 people who have been arrested in this case against the allegations that they were the ones who tampered with blood samples. As a part of which also, as well, the inquiry team has visited crime branch and the they suspect that Ajay Taware had done this for money, or there was, or he was promised something. This is what the crime branch wants to investigate, which is where at Ajay Taware's residence they had they found some documents pertaining to earlier allegations that have been leveled against Ajay Taware. Apart from that, they are trying to understand what was the amount that was promised to Ajay Taware, because so far rupees 3 lakh have been recovered. Of this 3 lakh, 2.5 lakh have been recovered from the residence of Dr. Halnor. It was suspected that on the instruction of Taware was when Halnor changed the blood samples, and the other 50,000 were recovered from the residence of the attendant. Of course, considering Ajay Taware was directly in touch with the father of the accused, of suspect there's a bigger amount that Ajay Taware would have been promised. Now, like you rightly mentioned, there were 14 calls between Ajay Taware and the father of the accused just before the blood samples could be collected. These 14 calls were between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. The first call was at 8:45. Like we've heard the Commissioner of Police speaking, that the first blood sample was collected just a little ahead of 9 a.m., which is where the father of the accused had made this call to Ajay Taware. In fact, these calls took place via WhatsApp, through FaceTime, and also normal calls. Now, all of these calls are being traced. Apart from that, we also understand that all of these allegations would be a part of the report by the inquiry committee. The inquiry committee, which was in Pune, left for Mumbai after 8 hours of questioning. There is a possibility that the inquiry committee will also submit this report to the state government today. Now, with all of this, the investigation by Pune police continues, as they still have the custody of the father and the grandfather of the accused in a separate case. Yes.
All right, Yesha, thank you so much for getting us all those latest details. With that, we're now slipping into a very short break, but there's more on the other side of this break. Stay tuned.